I see your good heart approaching. Come on in. Leave those burdens outside the door. Come and find your seat where this is The Flower of Freedom by Deborah J. Reeves. We're on chapter 32, End of Term Surprises. And as always, all rights to the book and to my presentation of it are reserved. Here we go. Take your seat. Are you comfortable? Good. Here we go. Soon the first part of the school year was over. Marie's grades were top-notch. Bertie wrote to tell her that he had discovered that she had not been the one who made him get good grades single-handedly. His report card was better than ever, he reported. But then, he added, maybe that's still your fault, because I miss you so much I've turned into a studyaholic. They both reported that they were preparing applications for university. Bertie had high hopes of getting into McGill for engineering, and Marie was applying for PSL for medical school. She moaned that it took 9 years there to become a doctor, and in all that time, they did not even allow the students to work on one patient. Bertie responded that he would have his degree long before she did, nanner, and she laughed aloud when she read that. Oh, she loved Bertie. Bertie had a surprise for her in the next letter. He told her that his friend Philippe, the classmate who had stood up for her with the headmaster at the school, had applied to McGill for a new science called computer science, and Uncle Aki was sponsoring him. If Philippe and I both get in, we plan to be roommates. Mama and Papa still want me to live at home, but it's time for me to grow up, he wrote. I can't allow my little sister to grow up faster than I do. My ego can't take it. Christmas that year brought an intense form of loneliness. December in Paris was beautiful, and yet it was not home. The apartment was decorated so beautifully that Marie-Claire felt that it should have been featured in a magazine. She came home from school one day at the beginning of December to find an elegantly decorated Christmas tree in the salon. It had an eye-popping crystal star on top, and Marie had never imagined anything like it. It glowed with a beneficent light. She tried to be cheerful. Where's the snow? She kept wondering, knowing that it was not the snow she was missing. There were many soirees, and now she had real friends that she usually looked forward to meeting at the parties, but her heart longed to be with Mama and Papa and Bertie. Uncle Keel's town car picked her up after school at the end of the term, and to her surprise, Uncle Aki was inside. No more school until the new year, and it was only days until Christmas. It should have been an exciting time, but she felt so hollow. The penthouse was elegantly decorated. The tree was nothing less than spectacular, but the rooms echoed, and the echo seemed to mock her loneliness. When they did not return home, Marie asked her uncle, where are we going? You'll see. His eyes twinkled. When they pulled up to the airport, she asked him, Uncle Aki, are you going somewhere? No, my dear, but you are. He handed her a round-trip ticket to Montreal. Marie-Claire, I asked myself what would make me as happy as I was when I was a child at Christmas, and instantly I knew the answer. This is my gift to myself, to us both, really. I want to see you truly happy this Christmas. So off you go. Go be happy. Just come back to me so that I can be happy at the coming of the new year. I know it's not long, but my heart cannot spare you any longer. Marie could not take it in. Go, go, he urged, or you will miss your flight. Forgive me if I do not see you off. I will stay here and count the days until you come back. I had the maid pack up a little bag for you. and the driver will take you in. One last gift that I wish to give myself for Christmas is this. I want you to know that I honestly love you, Marie. I'm sorry that I have been a selfish old man, but you have brought life back into my life that I lost many, many years ago. Say Bon Noël to your parents. Ask them to forgive me, he said with tears in his eyes. She hugged him and he patted her back. You better go, my dear, or you will miss your flight. Come back safely. Oh, and give this to Bertie. It's his Christmas present from me. He smiled. I like that guy. With a nod toward her uncle, she stepped from the car. She stepped toward Canada once again. Home for Christmas, she thought as she waved and went through the door into the airport. It was cold in Montreal. The snowbanks were over her head on both sides of the road. Marie's Parisian coat did not keep out the frigid weather, and her teeth chattered as she gave the cabbie the address. Marie did not have change for the payphone, so she could not call home. She took the cab to the apartment block, and then she realized she had no Canadian currency. She had to run up and leave her luggage in the taxi. She ran as fast as she could, and she knocked on the door. When Mama opened the door, she screamed, Oscar! Bertie! Marie is here! Marie is here! They could not believe their ears, and they came running, and they enfolded her in a bear hug. The cabbie, she wheezed, extracting herself from their hugs. I had no Canadian money. I have to pay the cabbie. That's the end of chapter 32. Christmas in Canada is the title of the next chapter. Please come back. It's never the same if you're not here.